Obviously, mechanisms of fatigue are key in terms of treating fatigue better, but we tend to ignore not only the overall structure of fatigue. So our research, I'm a psychologist, so I focus on transdiagnostic factors. So be it cognitive, emotional, behavioral factors that perpetuate fatigue over time. So in our group, we draw a distinction, a very helpful distinction in relation to factors that precipitate the onset of fatigue, so triggers, which of course in MS or any other long-term condition are going to be pathophysiological in nature. But then you have perpetuators, so these are factors that are modifiable in treatment without pharmacological drugs. So this is what we focus on. What tends to unfortunately not happen in trials is that we're not looking at the model holistically. So we tend to not really study the pathophysiology of fatigue in enough detail, but also when we are evaluating trials of non-pharmacological interventions, so be it behavioral interventions or exercise, physiological outcomes are actually rarely included. Yet it would be so interesting to look at the kind of whole pathway of how fatigue is, the onset of fatigue, how it's precipitated, and also how it's maintained. And when we target the perpetuators of fatigue, what happens? Does that actually also change some of the physiological outcomes? So that's part of an important part of the work and something that is overlooked.